We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the International League All-Stars and the PCL All-Stars. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Sam Cisneros, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have a chance to look at a guy that throws, I'd call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
So striding forward now, J.J. Lowry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
J.J. Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aguero is there. One out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
At the plate, Francesco Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Mac Williams. 0-1 the count. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Brian Mascara, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Leandro Velasmil, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Ken Moses. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ken Moses.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Popped up, and there's out number 1. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Aguero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ramos racing back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
Standing in now, Darren Norman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Alfonso, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Striding in, Roger Cardenas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Roger Cardenas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
So digging in now, Albert Alfonso. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. And a fastball just a bit up. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Ryan Wheatley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jordan McDaniel gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23, Jordan McDaniel.
So stepping in, Sergio Crespo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Aguilar.
Now batting, Anthony Aguilar. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
No, that's
Ball 2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Terrell Rodriguez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Terrell Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Aguilar stands at first with one out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely. 2, now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Standing in now, Ken Moses. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lowry calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 1-0 ball game. John Lester, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34, John Lester.
Stepping up to the plate, Roger Cardenas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Roger Cardenas.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Norman on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Albert Alfonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 3-1. Popped him up. Liriano waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Brian.
In now, Brian Wheatley. This pitch is popped up. Liriano shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The PCL Stars are out in front, 1-0. TJ House, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
TJ Houck.
Digging in once again, Gabriel Aguero. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder, Gabriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. Mascara comes up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Darren Norman.
Standing in, Darren Norman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Norman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Jose Liriano. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Sergio Crespo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Push softly over toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Standing in now, Anthony Aguilar. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Terrell Rodriguez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Ken Moses. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Ready once again, Gabriel Aguero. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin.
1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The PCL Stars lead it 5-0. Johnny Franklin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 9, Johnny Franklin.
Leading off the inning, David Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Mark Valdez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Moses fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.J. Lowry. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Ramos. Now here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Mac Williams, as he rips it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The PCL Stars are out in front, 5-1. Leland Tierney will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Leland Tierney.
Dwight Smith Jr. will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jonas Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Aguilar. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Anthony Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Smith ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Terrell Rodriguez. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lowry will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Jamie Gutierrez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Valdez gloves it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The PCL Stars lead it 5-1. Jamie Gutierrez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Jamie Gutierrez.
Lou Rivas has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lou Rivas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Wheatley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Ready now, David Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Aguero looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's a 5-3 game now. Juan Coronado is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 27, Juan Coronado. Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Mark Valdez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first down. Ray Kurtz will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 17, Ray Kurtz.
In there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Guillermo Vasquez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number
Changeup called strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. The PCL Stars are out in front, 5-3. Ray Kurtz will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
number 17, Ray Kurtz.
Guillermo Vasquez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Vasquez.
Juan Minaya is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jeff Big A is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Scott Schebler will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. The 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. A play at the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box now, Jose Liriano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Miguel Andujar will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Shepler over at second. McCormick at first. 2 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now in the box, Anthony Aguilar. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Two pitches fouled away. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Vasquez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Jeff Big A will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Scott Shepler will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Miguel Andujar is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. J.J. Tierney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Lonnie Chisenhall is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Jacob Stallings will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a ball 1-0. Runners on first with one down. One and one the count now. A bouncer up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The PCL All-Stars took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Neville Mosher is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.